Hey everybody! Welcome back to Sofa Spouses.
Sofa Spouses.
I'm Gabe.
I'm Amanda.
And we are reacting to a new trailer for Fantastic Beasts.
Trailer 2.
The Secrets of Dumbledore. And this is their second trailer. Looking forward to this movie. It looks like it's going to be fun.
I am too, I think.
Already looking at the thumbnail, I think this is going to be a fun trailer. It's 3 minutes long, so we'll go ahead.
Wow, is it?
Yeah, we're going to go ahead and get into this. So here we go.
Memory is everything. Without it, we are blind.
Oh, wow.
Without it, we leave the fate of our world to chance.
I'm sorry to disturb you, Albus, but I've just received troubling news.
Tell me, what is it?
It's Grindelwald.
Was that Minerva?
Our time is closed, my brothers and sisters.
Our war with the Muggles begins today!
The world as we know it is coming undone. If we're to defeat him, you'll have to trust me.
Mr. Kowalski, we need you.
I said I want it out and I want out.
You do know I'm a witch, right?
Dumbledore asked that I give you something, Jacob.
This is the team that's going to take down the most dangerous wizard in the century. Who wouldn't like our chances?
No one can know everything, not even you.
What you're doing is madness. With or without you, I'll burn down their world. Dangerous times favor dangerous men.
If by tea time all of us are still alive, you should consider our efforts a success, Mr. Kowalski.
My pleasure.
Do you really intend to turn your back on your own kind? It was you who said we could reshape the world. Even if we make mistakes. We can try to make things right. We're gonna need some help. There's nothing you can do to stop me. Things are not quite what they appear.
That looks really good.
I trust you're enjoying your wand, Mr. Kowalski.
Ooh.
Can I keep this?
Oh, that's funny. That looks really good. So this looks like it's going to be pretty cool.
Yeah, except for... Well, I guess the actress who played Trini's sister, Queenie's sister, is because people keep asking, where is she? I guess she just kind of has a cameo in it, because I guess she either... She got pregnant or had some health-related issue, like, as they were filming. So she... Or just at the start of it. So... And
interesting. That's why they have a different person.
But they also may be trying to hide her plot as well.
Yeah, that's a possibility.
Because someone also in a comment said that they thought that she, when they said that they were doing some reshoots, that she was going to be in it. So if they did do that, but she didn't get a poster, so she may not be a main character.
Maybe she's not in this one. Maybe she's taking a break this movie. Who knows?
Yeah, I like her character though.
Yeah,
I liked Queenie a lot.
yeah.
I actually liked Queenie better than her.
We were very surprised when Queenie.
Yes,
turned
I
sides
was very sad about Queenie.
The last movie,
but I'm interested to see what they do with her.
It is interesting. We've got quite I think there was supposed to be like 5.
And it looks like she's starting a...
There's supposed to be 5 movies, right?
Yes, like that was the original plan.
So that means that, I mean, Queenie could still end up turning back. You know, we don't know. I don't know what the overall...
They talk a lot about them dueling in this trailer. I always thought it was supposed to lead up to their final duel or whatever.
I don't think it's gonna... I don't think that duel is gonna...
Where he defeats him.
I don't think that duel is gonna happen in this movie.
No.
So... But...
Anyway, what I was trying to say was it looks like Queenie's starting up some sort of storm spell there.
I don't know.
Dark Queenie, as they called her in the comments.
We'll have to do some more analytics of the trailer. There's a lot in there that
Jacob's trying to
be a...
Queenie's a smart bitch. You don't want to fight her alone. She's not stupid.
No, she's not stupid.
She's never been stupid.
So,
but
anyway, guys, tell us what you guys thought of the new trailer for Fantastic Beasts: The Secrets of Dumbledore.
Jacob. That's what I thought. I just love that character every more. I think that's one of the most brilliant things they did.
It is one of the most brilliant things they did.
Is just making
introduce a straight up Muggle to the magical world, and just like he's not a squib. He's not a wizard. He's just
a regular everyday guy. The fact that Dumbledore gave him a wand, a lot of people are speculating that we might find out that he does actually have some magic in him. I mean, you can't really give a wand to somebody if you don't think they're going to be able to use it.
Well, I mean...
Because you have to have magic
to
use it.
I have a theory that Dumbledore's a very powerful wizard. What I think might be happening is that Jacob is holding the wand and going around, and he's holding on to the wand. That doesn't necessarily mean he's the one casting the magic, though. The magic may just be happening from the wand, and Dumbledore is making it happen from a distance.
Yeah, you never know.
So
that could be.
Dumbledore's pretty powerful, and it would be interesting.
They went that way, though. I think it would.
It would be an interesting story twist
that he's magic.
We find out that he actually is
a little bit
magic and whatnot. But that would be.
But I honestly don't think they're gonna go that route. I don't. I think that's what make him and Queenie work.
Yeah.
So well, and and the other reason I don't think they're going to go that route is that's the reason they made her go to the dark side.
Yeah.
Because she wanted to be with him, but she couldn't.
Yeah.
So maybe Dumbledore is doing the magic. But I love that. Can I keep this? That's probably towards the end of the movie, I think. I got the feeling.
I don't know. Maybe.
That scene. Because it looks like maybe he's been using it a while towards the end. He's like, can I keep it?
But anyway,
I wouldn't be surprised if that's towards the end of the movie.
Yeah, that would be.
If that's not one of the last scenes of the movie.
Yeah. I do notice in that thumbnail right there, it looks like Grindelwald's got the Elder Wand.
Is that the Elder Wand?
Yeah, it's got the nubs on it.
I actually think I can see the Johnny Depp in him, and I mean, times pass, and not everybody stays as they look. I mean, obviously, look, even Dumbledore's style changed by the time Mary's comes into the picture. So
even by the time, I mean, his style changes even by the time Tom Riddle comes into the picture.
Yeah.
So
yeah, he's looking more like when Tom Riddle was in the picture. So I wonder if they're gonna lead up to that. Maybe a lot. I still want to see, because I mentioned this in videos before. There was one comment that somebody made one time. I don't remember if it was one of the trailers or it was just in something that was talking about it. They always said, you know, it would be really interesting is if it all leads up, you know, to the duel, and then the duel he defeats in, and what ends up and
then it just like ends with Voldemort walking up to the Potter's house.
Yes.
I don't know I don't know if I really would like that, though, to be honest.
No, I don't think I would either.
Because
it would, story, you know, what would be neater than that?
Doesn't really have anything to do with Harry Potter.
You know what would be neater than that, though? Is if they did do like an epilogue scene where it's like years later. You know what would be neater than that? Is if they show a scene, you know, because obviously Lily and James were part of his army, which I love the taglines for
Dumbledore's first army.
Dumbledore's first army.
Yeah.
And that they have the Niffler and it's a poster and a little walking stick. Dude. I love him. The little plant dude. He's so cute.
Yeah.
Whoa! But I think what would be cooler than that is if like they do a years later, and just to like kind of give a nod to it, and because Lily and James were part of his army, they obviously Dumbledore's army. They obviously knew each other,
right?
I think it would be really cute and kind of just a fun little hint for a hint. You know, they say how many years later that would be till this happens, you know, after everything. And they show someone knock on the door to his office or whatever, or they're talking at Grimmauld Palace or something, and they show a knock on the door, and he's there, and he opens, and it's Lily and James. And they go, and they're talking kind of about Dumbledore's army and Voldemort a little bit. Yeah. And then all of a sudden, the last thing is James or Lily goes, "Oh, and Albus, we have some news." And he's like, "Oh, what is that?" "We're pregnant." I think that would be fun. I think that would be funner than having like Dumbledore, like Voldemort, walk up to the
maybe.
I think that would just be fun. Like at the end of it, so this is what this is gonna be like now, you know?
Yeah.
Because his life becomes Harry once they die. So I think that would be funny. That would be a fun little nod to fans. And at the end of it, "Oh, by the way, Albus, we have great news." "Oh, what's that?" "We're pregnant." And then do 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 do.
Yes, that would be fun. I don't really know if I really personally. I don't know if I really need any connection.
I don't think they'll do it because I don't think they'll do it though because they made it so much.
The story,
its own thing.
It's its own thing,
especially the first movie, which is what I loved about the second. the first movie,
And
and
to
the
be
second
honest,
movie was even
like
still
I have enjoyed having Dumbledore in the story and it be about be about Grindelwald and talking about this battle or this I guess you could call wizard war that happened before Voldemort. I think that's an interesting story, and I like how we're delving into that story. But to be honest, I do kind of feel like having Dumbledore be in the center of it all again kind of does make the wizarding world feel even smaller in a way.
Yeah.
But at the same time,
and people complain.
I do enjoy the fact that we do have a completely different a completely different cast of characters that we deal with.
But people complained about Minerva being in it because they're like, well, she's technically supposed to happen born this time and this time. And it's like, okay, well, they never have specified what year.
Yeah, they never specified how old people are.
What year we're at.
Yeah.
What year we're at.
And Harry Potter never really specified what year it was really supposed to be.
It was technically
90s. Was it the 90s?
Early 90s.
Early 90s.
90, yeah. Because he was born in 81. He's supposed to have been born in 81.
So I mean,
yeah. So he would have been 11, and it's like I think it's supposed to be like 90 through 97 or something like that. Yeah.
But
they never say it.
They never do say it. So.
And wizards age differently.
Yes, they do.
Well, kind of.
A little bit.
In a way. But I think that was Minerva at the beginning of the thing. I think it would be cool if they bring her character into it.
Yeah.
I love McGonagall in the books. I loved her in the movies.
She's awesome.
But I really do. I think if they were going to do something like that to tie Harry into it, like towards the end, just for fun.
Yeah.
I think that would be way cooler than having Voldemort knock at the door. I think that would be way cooler. Like if they're just like,
cooler.
By the way, Albus, we're pregnant.
Yeah. That and all. It just, I personally just think that wouldn't be necessary.
No, I don't.
You don't need to connect it to Harry Potter.
No, I don't think they will. I really don't think they will. I
don't know if it would completely ruin it for me if they did end up doing like a little cameo post-credit scene or whatnot at the end of the movie.
Yeah, that's what I mean. More like not the ending of the movie.
Like I don't think it would. I don't think it would ruin it for me, but at the same time, I just don't see the need. I don't see the point. It doesn't really help the story at all because we know that's gonna happen. You know, it's just, you don't even have to show it really because we already.
You know, what actually would be more of an interesting post-credit scene is if, because of the fact that I love how we're just going on about this. We'll wrap it up here in a minute. I'm the bigger Harry Potter fan. He likes it, but I'm the bigger. Well, I think you more than a little bit like it. I think you kind of love it. Okay,
yeah, I do like it quite a bit. I mean,
but not as much as
you. No.
Actually, I think what would be a better post-credit scene than connecting it to Harry would be, because this is about the Wizarding War before Voldemort, is if the post-credit scene maybe was flash, back however many years to when that happened, and someone comes up to him and says, I think we need to investigate this boy at this orphanage, and then have the paper say Tom Riddle. I think that would be a real interesting connection, because it's gonna happen again. Anybody who read the books and seen the movies would get that point.
Yeah, that would be probably better. Yeah. Anyway,
I do. I think if they do, as much as fans want, and I think that's why fans get frustrated with this one, because it's not. Yes, it's relying on Dumbledore, but
it does have a little bit.
And now it went back to Hogwarts.
little too much. Has
But
a
they
little bit too
never
much
tied it back
fan
to
favorite.
Harry.
Yeah.
But I think, you know, but even with them tying it back to Hogwarts and Dumbledore, I mean, we always knew Dumbledore was going to be part of it from the beginning.
Yeah.
I think. And if I remember right, I think they always kind of hinted that he was going to be part of it from the beginning. But, and I think that, if I think why some fans have trouble with it, even though they do that, it still feels different. Because it's not all about the school. It's not all about Harry. It's not and Hermione and Ron, and it's not all about that. And I think, and they also don't think the second one was written very well. And in some ways, I agree with that, but in other ways, I think they're being too picky.
Yeah, a lot of people tend to be kind of picky, especially Harry Potter fans.
I'm interested to see where this goes. I have been since they said it was going to be a 5-movie thing.
Yeah. I am, and we're only halfway through the story right now. So this is an interesting, going to be an interesting movie. So.
I'm hoping that this does a little better than the other one, just because
I'd like to see.
I don't want them not.
I don't want them to not finish the story. No. So hopefully it continues.
And I think the other one did well, but it didn't do as well as the first one. I think.
No, it didn't. Anyway, guys, tell us what you guys thought of the trailer for
Are you excited?
Fantastic Beasts:
We might have
The Secrets of
your
Dumbledore.
mom to see this.
Yeah,
theaters.
Maybe.
I don't know.
We'll see. Anyway, guys, tell us what you guys thought. Leave a comment in the comments. Don't forget to like and subscribe. We want to thank you guys for watching our Elvis trailer.
Oh yes, reaction. We have a lot of Elvis fans.
A lot of Elvis fans.
We're gonna have to do a review of that movie.
We're gonna definitely have to do a review of that video.
And we're gonna be getting ready to do a review of Turning Red.
Yes, we're gonna be doing that pretty soon because it's
I'm
gonna be coming out
excited about
soon.
that. It's supposed to be really good, and we do need to get our we need to get hightailing on the Bel Air. We are going to do a Bel Air review.
Yes.
And Moon Knight is coming.
Moon Knight. And then, of course, the big...
Tomorrow is, what is it?
Batman Week.
Batman Week.
So, we're going to be doing a review of the Batman.
That'll be
we're going to go see that on Thursday. So, look
here.
Forward to that.
If you're seeing
reaction.
the IMAX screening tomorrow... Be polite, guys. Yes, no spoilers. We almost our IMAX actually
we almost
doing it.
We almost did it,
went,
but we decided to go with the actual opening day. So
yeah.
Anyway, guys, we will see you guys in the next video. Bye.
Do 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 do.